As a fan myself, I always wonder, what's the most rewarding thing for you on the court? Is it like a big-time dunk, a clutch basket, a block? Like, what is it for you?
The breakaway dunk, because the fans, that's what they kind of know me for a little bit. So when I do get it, they're like, oh, here it is, here it is.
Central Florida, the city of Orlando is the setting for the Hornets. A 6'10" physical specimen. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian.
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Derek White out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 4. And for Orlando, Grant Williams out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Okeke in at the 3 slot. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Trent outside. White against Bane. White, the pass to Trent. Graham with it. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. White can't hit. Here's Martin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
And both free throws good for Graham. And Doris, for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. That's tipped. Pass to Trent. He can't get that one to fall. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Here's Okeke. On the wing, Bane. Graham covering. Bane, the pass to Martin. Now Williams. Rebounded by Lopez. Trent for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
They'll be seeing plenty of each other this year. 4 total meetings between them. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Poole against Graham. Outside White. Pass to Ben Carroll. Outside Graham. Here's Ben Carroll from deep 3-point range. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Our 2K leaderboard focusing on last year's 3-point shooting leaders. Desmond Bane is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Poole, the pass to Bane. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by White. Pass to Graham. Trent with it. Here's Ben Carroll, guarded by Poole. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. Bane against Graham. Here's a Kiki. Pass to Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Charlotte calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Pass to Graham. Here's Banchero. Back to Graham. Three-pointer. And it's Bane with the rebound. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Graham against Poole. Graham, the pass to Lopez. Trent outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's not going to go for him. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Down low. Here's Poole. Drops in the layup for 2.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Graham, the pass to Trent. Charlotte again missing.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Martin misses. Charlotte trailing.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Graham, the pass to Trent. Now Lopez. He's guarded by Martin. The kick out to White. Puts up a 3. And it's Okeke with a rebound. Okeke's got 4 rebounds now. Grant, watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane. And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Banchero looking to end the run. And it's Okeke with a rebound. Here's Martin. There's the block.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Graham against Poole.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Outside Graham. Pass to White. To the paint. Back to Lopez. From the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Orlando leading. And the Magic call time here.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Orlando making some changes. Taylor, he's checked in for Martin. Brown comes in for Okeke. And it's Westbrook in for Poole. And a change for the Hornets. Şengün's checked in. Outside, Brown. Back to Westbrook. The 3-ball. And the Magic again can't hit. And it's the Hornets with the ball. 4-point game. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Brown. Westbrook against Graham. Rejected by Lopez. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams against Graham. Over Williams. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Fades back. And he can't get that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. White for 3. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
Pass to Taylor, and here's Bane. On the take. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And stolen by Brown. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. McDaniels is checked in for Charlotte. Maladon comes in for White.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Jalen McDaniels, Theo Maladon.
Bane against Lopez. Oh, dismissed.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando ball.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Westbrook outside. There's the drive. And Westbrook slams it home.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Graham up top. Pass to Maladon. The floater. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando calls timeout.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
Bertans checked in for Charlotte.
Davis Bertans.
Well, the Magic shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. Outside, Brown. Up top, Westbrook. Back to Brown. To the inside. Here's Bane. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game. And Doris, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals, led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
That one drops for him.
You always want some of your points coming inside. It's essential to running a well-balanced offense.
Pass to Bane. Brown with it. Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Maladon. Pounded by Westbrook. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Shooting for Charlotte, Theo Maladon. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Outside Bain. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Pass to Brown. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Some room here for Williams. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Ball.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Maledon. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Magic.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Bain, the pass to Williams. Brown against McDaniels. Shoots. Kept alive by Orlando. Williams from long range. The shot off that time.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
McDaniels passes to Graham. The shot. And the jumper is good. And the Hornets lead by 3. And for the Magic, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Outside, Brown. Pass to Westbrook. It's Williams, high post. Williams can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's Graham. Again, the miss by Graham.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. It's the Hornets up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Band your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got Derek White, Banchero out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Maledon in at the 1. Pass to Trent. Here's Maledon. Westbrook with the rebound.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
First team foul.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Both good from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Trent outside. Pass to White. Shoots over Westbrook. Here's Trent. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, that's about the frame of Gary Trent Jr. He can take any amount of contact, and that frame will hold up. Nicely done.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
For three, Westbrook. The Hornets pull it in. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Maledon. Pass to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trent for 3. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Here's Akiki, guarded by Trent. Poole outside. Top of the key. And the Magic again can't hit.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Taylor. Inside. Poole. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Trent. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando ball.
Orlando trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Okiki. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Trent, the pass to Lopez. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, you have to love the energy from Brook Lopez. This guy has got deep inside position, and he accepts the hit like a champ.
Brook Lopez.
And Lopez drops them both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Orlando calls timeout. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Okiki. Now here's Poole, coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to White. Six on the shot clock. From downtown, drains the triple. White's got 6 points.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Shot to end the cold streak. Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Banchero. And here's Trent. Here's the three. Hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Westbrook outside. Here's Akiki. Back to Westbrook. Uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this guy has always been a fantastic finisher despite contact. Russell Westbrook working right there.
Pass to White. Here's Banchero. 15 in his last outing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Westbrook outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Outside White. Back to Maledon. Pass to Banchero. Now here's White, pounded by Westbrook. Now here's Lopez. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Taylor. Pass to Martin. Rejected by Lopez. And he recovers it.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
It's stolen by Poole. Here's Akiki, guarded by Trent. Here's Martin. The Hornets pull it in. Lopez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Banchero. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That one goes. Count it. And the Hornets lead by 15.
Yeah, and Banchero doesn't mind some contact. He enjoys battling through tight coverage and finishing.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Akiki, guarded by Trent. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside White. To the inside. It's stolen by Poole. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Taylor. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Back to Maledon. Pass to Lopez. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Trent. That one is off. Some solid defense from Martin.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Graham.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
At the line for 2.
And he makes a first.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
So for the Magic, Williams is checked in for Martin. Brown comes in for Taylor. And it's Desmond Bane in for Poole. And so Westbrook nails both of them.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
White against Bane. McDaniels inside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Brown. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Westbrook finds Brown. Williams with it. Covered by Lopez. Lopez against Williams. Shot is up.
Overall, struggling to get buckets from three-point land this half.
And another miss by Orlando. Here's McDaniels. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside, Brown. Back to Westbrook. Outside, Williams. Outside, Bane. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Count that one. White's got 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bane, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Bane. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
White against Bane. Back to Graham. Westbrook with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
1:52 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 3. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Now here's White for 3. Williams grabs the board. Westbrook against Graham. Pass to Okeke. We've got 1:13 left in the second. And Westbrook draws the double. Outside Bane. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Bertans checked in for Lopez.
Give it up for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Outside McDaniels. Bane against White. Knocked loose. Hey, expanding his range. Şengün, no good. And Orlando shooting a very low 20% for this game so far. To the middle. Okeke. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Magic, Chuma Okeke. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And so he makes both from the line. The Hornets shooting only 42%. Pass to White. Back to Graham. McDaniels against Brown. Now here's Graham. He's covered closely. Tipped and stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
A big-time effort for Gary Trent Jr., providing a lot of energy for Charlotte, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jets Mississippi. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Here they come, fans.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. They've got Russell Westbrook, Grant Williams out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Bane in at the 2 spot. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Bane. No good that time. Good work defensively by White.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And finished off by Graham.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Outside Bane. Poole outside. Right side Bane. Oh, there's the alley.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
White for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Poole finds Bane. Down low. Martin inside. That one doesn't drop.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Pass to Graham. White with it. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Banchero. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Banchero's gotten his second bucket on the night. For Orlando, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Martin outside. Here's Westbrook. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
But you have to appreciate the fact that Russell Westbrook is going to play through contact and try to draw the foul.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Back to Graham. Let's go with a 3. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside White. Pulls up. Here's Lopez. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Poole, the pass to Williams. White against Bane. Looking to get it going. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
That one on White. The free throw drops for Bane. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Trent, the pass to Graham. Now here's Lopez. Tight defense on him. It's good.
You have to admire that Lopez doesn't get sped up. He gets a quality shot under duress of that clock.
Bane against White. And rejected. Out to the right wing. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Graham. Now Trent. The three is up. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep, Bane nails it from beyond the arc. Bane's got 7 points for the quarter.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Outside White. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. The Hornets making a switch here. Bertans is checked in. He's off on the second. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Trent on the wing, guarded by Bane. To end the drought. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Orlando grabs the miss. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on McDaniels. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Timeout call, the Hornets. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They lead by 7. Trent outside. Back to Daniels. 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Bane. Poole outside. Here's Okeke. And another miss by Orlando. Charlotte has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Trent with it. And here's Bertans. With the fadeaway. Chalk up 2 there. And it's an 11-point Charlotte lead.
Well, we talk about playing to your size. A 6'10", Davis Bertans got to make that look easy.
You know, in his career, Davis Bertans has had some tremendous seasons from three-point range.
B.A., think about it. Twice this guy has shot over 42% from the long-range stripe. A stretch four like Davis, he needs that shot to be dropping. That's the critical factor in his effectiveness.
And that one hits the back iron.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And here's Brown for 3. No good. McDaniels with some nice D. Bane against Trent. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Outside Graham. Outside Bertans. And the power dunk by Bertans.
Davis Bertans punches it. Oh, my goodness.
Poole outside. Pass to Taylor. Back to Brown. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. They get it back. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Hornets shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Now here's Graham. Outside McDaniels. Back to Graham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Hornets, Devontae Graham. Taking 2
free throws good for Graham. And both free throws good for Graham. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Inside, Taylor. Sweet little floater.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
It's T-shirt time. Let's get it, Magic fans. Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407.
Şengün passes to Graham. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Hornets, Devontae Graham. At the line for 2.
Free throws good for Graham. And both free throws good for Graham. And here's Poole. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Brown can't hit.
you kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Westbrook, he's checked in for Orlando.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Pass to Taylor. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Here's Westbrook. The shot that time not on target. Trent with the defensive effort. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And here's the fast break. Poole shot is off. Here's Charlotte now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Trent. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
The Magic making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Orlando has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Poole. Rebounded by Trent. Trent's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels passes to Trent. McDaniels with it. Pass to Bertans. It's Şengün, high post. Brown with some nice D. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Westbrook. They get it back. Okeke can't hit.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Trent. Unable to get that one. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Hornets just dominating this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Let's hear what Steve Clifford was going over with the team.
That was all decision making. Great job with the personnel. We didn't get spread out, and we ran down the rebounds. Those are ones we're going to get. We got to get those long rebounds.
And Steve Clifford emphasizing hustle, especially with respect to the boards.
Well, teams are addicted to long-range shooting nowadays. That leads to a ton of long rebounds. If you don't pick those up, it puts you at a real disadvantage.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Brook Lopez, Derek White out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's Banchero, and it's Trent in it, the small forward. Back to Westbrook. Over White. Westbrook can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
White against Brown. Here's Graham. Here's Lopez. They shoot again. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. That shot missing. White against Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Orlando grabs the miss. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 now. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Pass to Trent. Lets it go. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Game plan from here forward should be very simple. With Gary Trent Jr. cooking, you make sure you find him.
Poole outside. Now Williams. Shoots over Lopez. Williams misses. Trent from long range. Orlando grabs the miss. Martin's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Brown passes to Williams. To the paint. White with the steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Banchero, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Orlando calls timeout.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Doris, in the NBA, more attention is being paid to mental health more than ever before. And players are taking the lead in raising awareness.
I love that, Brian, because it's such an important issue. Performing between the lines of an NBA floor requires basketball skill, but it requires mental health and strength. And a lot of players, Kevin Love in particular, have been so brave. Credit to the NBA for addressing it and being out front.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
They get it again. Here's Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Kemba Walker puts defenders in a bind. That quickness is problematic. You see it there when he gets the foul.
And both free throws good for Walker.
Boy, when you talk about Kemba Walker, what comes to mind is a guy who historically can go out and get you buckets despite the diminutive size.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Walker can still be a valuable part of a team's rotation, Doris.
Well, anybody who can score it as consistently as Kemba Walker has in his past life is going to be someone who can contribute. This guy can dominate defenses in pick and roll action. If he's got the 3-game cooking, providing that balance to that dribble drive game, look out.
That one falls.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Magic have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Pass to Hauser. That shot is off. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Here's Chandler. Here's Maledon. Here's Culver. Sinks the tray.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Back to Walker. Ibaka down low. And the layup is good off the glass. Ibaka's got his first 2 points.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
Pass to Chandler. Here's Maledon. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, BA, a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Bane. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Pass to Maledon. Here's Chandler. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
At the line for the Hornets, Paolo Banchero. At the line for 1.
There aren't many rookies that can carry an offense. Banchero has the chops to do it, and he will keep coming right at you.
Pass to Hauser. Now here's Ibaka. Defense right on him. To the inside. Walker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
To me, what's special about Kemba Walker is we know the basketball skill. This guy's a devastating scorer, great pick-and-roll player, but as importantly, he is a tremendous teammate.
And both free throws good for Walker. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bertans is checked in. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And the Magic shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Ibaka. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, you love Serge Ibaka's shot selection, especially inside where he's so efficient.
Pass to Bertans. Here's Maledon. Hauser grabs the board. Orlando shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Bane with it. Pass to Ibaka. Hornets with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You can see the vision and instincts of Jarrett Culver, able to spot the wide open man and hit him in rhythm.
Now Ibaka. Outside Walker. Lets it fly. No luck on that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. Here's Chandler. And it's good for 2.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's Walker on the wing. Drained it for 2 points. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Culver outside. Pass to Chandler. Here's Maledon. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Here's the floater. Oh, nice D from Walker.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Outside Bane. Driving inside. That shot off the mark. Bertans with some nice D. It's been all Hornets. Pass to Maledon. Back to Culver. Drops the inside leaner.
Boy, tough to finish with contact from that range. Shows what a determined scorer Jarrett Culver is.
Outside Bane. Ball stolen. 1:51 left in the final quarter. Here's Maledon. Pass to Chandler. Culver outside. Maledon for three. Can't get it to drop. And the Magic shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Inside, Hauser. The Hornets pull it in.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Brook Lopez.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
It's been all Hornets. Pass to Maledon. And here's Culver. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you take advantage of a too eager defender. Jarrett Culver anticipating the contact. Nicely done.
And the first one at the line is good. Lewis has checked in for Charlotte. And so he hits both. 32 seconds left in the game. He's covered by Culver. Outside Bane. Now Walker. Pass to Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Sam Hauser taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Chandler. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now we have Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.